welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jen and I'm going to show you guys today how I do my everyday makeup. This is going to be more for beginners. I'm going to explain step by step. I'm going to go over everything that I use. So if you're interested, let's jump into the video. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in and get started and get ready. I already did my skincare. I'm having coffee while we get ready. I had to improvise with the background because I'm still not done decorating and I still don't know exactly how I want my background to be. I have a few things in mind, so for now I'm improvising. Let me know if you guys like it. Let's silence my phone now that we're gonna get started. So let's jump into it. Like I said, I did my skincare. I'm big on putting on sunscreen and I'm also very big on moisturizing and putting eye cream. I did all of that. Now I'm gonna jump in and for primer, I'm gonna be using the Hard Candy primer. I know you guys can see it up close. You guys will see it here. If not, I'll probably put a picture somewhere. But they compare this one to the Milk primer. I think it's like a milk gel primer. I don't know the name of the other one. I've never tried the other one, but I picked this one up and I really like it. It claims to hold your makeup for 12 hours. It moisturizes and it gives like the perfect finish, which I really like, and it's a hydrating primer. So I like this especially for winter. So let's go ahead and apply this. And I like to apply it in the center of the face, just like this. Every time you apply something to your face, give it a minute or two. Let your face soak up everything you put on. Just because there's so many steps, you don't want to layer everything really fast. I know that's very hard sometimes because we're in a rush. We have so many things to do. There's so many steps to take that you do everything very quick. But you'll notice a big difference if you wait a minute or two and let the primer just soak into your face and then you move on to the next thing. I'm gonna add a little bit more primer. Let's just wait a minute or two, let it soak in. It gets tacky, which I like what the primer does. Once I do the primer, sometimes I color correct. Honestly, because it's an everyday makeup, I won't do that. Color correcting, I do it a little bit more when I have something big to do. And since I'm not gonna color correct, I'm gonna add concealer before I add my foundation. And I'm just gonna add it to the areas that you guys can tell are a little dark, right? So I'm just gonna conceal very fast. And when I do my makeup, I always have a little setting spray. I like this one from Mario Badescu. This one's only $12 and I like to set my face with it, or I like to wet my beauty blenders with it. Now to go ahead and blend this in, honestly, I know there's people that prefer beauty blenders. I know there's people that like brushes better. For me, I can't tell a difference. I feel that they do the exact same thing. Now let me show you guys. This is a beauty blender that I like, or the sponge that I like, and this is the one from Elf. Most of my brushes are from Elf. I think they are such great quality, very inexpensive. So I'll name all the brushes that I use and all the products that I use. So for concealer, I recommend the Elf. I wish I knew the name of it. I think it's, I don't know the name of it, guys, to be honest, but this is like $5-6. Super good, super soft. Wet it before you use it. And then for my brush selection, it's the Morphe M536. This is my favorite concealer brush. I have a few other ones, but I always switch back to this one. I love this one. I've repurchased this one so many times because I've lost the other ones. I don't know how that happens, but I recommend this Morphe one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just blend out the concealer. I know some people like to do it with the brush and then they go in with the little sponge. Honestly, I can't tell the difference. And then another thing, it's really good to let the concealer sit on your skin again for a minute or two, let it dry a little bit, and then go ahead and blend. Another thing that I may add, if you guys hear music, My neighbors love rock music, and they play rock music at the most random time, and they blast the music. I don't know if the guy plays in his garage or he just plays the music. I respect it. The music sometimes is nice, but every time the camera goes on, I'm just like, oh my god, you had to start now. So if you guys hear it in the background, it's my neighbor. Now for foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the foundation, which I love the Maybelline Superstay. This is such a good, inexpensive foundation. It's a matte foundation. I really recommend this one if you love long-lasting foundation, if you love foundation that's matte. If you have long hours at work, I definitely recommend this foundation. It looks super good on the skin. I absolutely love it. And with the foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the foundation with a brush because, again guys, I love brushes. I'm gonna be using the It Cosmetics for Ulta. So this was the Ulta collection that they had, and it's gonna be in number 101. And it's a little airbrush foundation brush. Let's have a little coffee break in between. Oh my god, this is so good. Okay, so for foundation, that is it. With my concealer now, where's the other concealer? Okay, so I like to always purchase 2 different types of concealers or 2 different shades. I like something that's closer to my skin tone, and then I go like 2 shades lighter, so I can brighten under the eye. So for the one that I correct before I put my foundation, I didn't even tell you guys the name. I use the CoverGirl True Blend, which I think they discontinued this brand, or at least at some of the Ultas that I saw, they didn't have any more concealers. And this is the Warm Honey tone. And then for the e.l.f. one that I'll be using to kind of brighten, and it's a lot brighter than this one, it's the Medium Neutral from the e.l.f. brand. So with the one that's closer to my skin tone, I'm gonna go again. Now this might seem like, damn, you're putting a lot of foundation, but did you guys see my under eyes? Like, we have to put this, right? So again, I'm gonna do the same thing. And I'm just gonna put the one that is closer to my skin tone here. On the close, like just inside, because I have dark circles and then there's like small dents in there, which I don't like. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, and I know the more I say you have to wait, it makes the process of you doing your makeup a lot longer. But honestly, when you take your time doing your makeup, you it just looks way better, and we don't always have all this time. So just try to do something else in between. I try to clean, I try to wait. Sometimes I do forget, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to blend this out. But I'm gonna blend this out very quick, just in the inner corner, and try to stay there. Never try to drag that foundation. Sometimes I see people with the beauty blender just dragging it. The more you drag, the more you're just moving the product all over your face. So just always try to just stay in the same place and tap. Now with the other concealer, I am going to place the e.l.f. concealer also in their inner corner, but this is more to brighten the under eye, because I like the under eye to be bright and to help me look awake. That's there. I'm gonna go in and use bronzer. Now this is, I would say, you know, it's a cream contour palette, so I'm gonna do a small contour. But the only reason why I decided to include this is because cream contour can literally make your skin look like you didn't even try. It could be scary in the beginning because you don't know where to place it, you don't know what brush to use, you don't know how to blend it out. But once you get the hang of it, honestly, I like cream better than the powder because it looks so nice. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. palette. I don't know if it has different shades, but it's just a simple one that I got. And then with this one, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this and place it halfway. So I have the cream contour. Honestly, I place just a little bit right here. I like that it makes my face look bronze. It shapes it and it looks really, really good once you blend it out. No way. No way. I have bronzer on my new sweats. Oh my god. It looks like I took a shit. Whatever. I have bronzer all over my pants. That's why I like to get ready when I'm not dressed. And then I change because this always happens. But it's okay. We'll just drink coffee. So don't let cream contouring or cream products scare you. Always start with a little bit. You don't even have to place it directly to your face. You can place it in the back of your hand and with a brush or a sponge, blend it in. Let me go ahead and blend out this concealer. Okay, so then with another brush, and I use the same brush, the Morphe one that I showed you guys earlier. Now for my concealer, my contour, sorry, I like to use Real Techniques brush. Now these are super old, and this is the Expert Face brush, and it looks like this. It's really nice. I don't know if you guys can see it. Wow, my hand looks huge on TV. Oh my, on TV, and the camera. Oh, that looks huge. Never mind. So this is how the brush looks, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this. Okay, so that's it for the bronzer. Now after that, we are going to set. I like the Maybelline bronzer. I mean, the Maybelline, everything's pretty much from Maybelline, but this is from Maybelline, but it's a loose powder, and I use the shade 10. I like the lightest shade. It does not give me flashback. It sets really, really good. And again, you can use a brush, you can use a sponge. It's all up to you. I'm gonna use this sponge from, I don't know where the sponge is from. I really have no idea. But you can find sponges everywhere. And I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer. And I'm gonna add a little extra so I can bake. While I bake, this is when I do my eyebrows. I'm gonna add it to the areas where I get very oily. Now I get smile lines, so I like to do this. Now, the reason I'm baking and I look completely crazy right now, it's because I like matte makeup. I like the makeup to look silky matte. Honestly, I like to bake. Some people just like to set it. It all depends on you. It all depends too on your everyday makeup, if you have enough time. Now this powder's gonna get into my coffee. Okay. So now while this sits on the face, we're gonna move on to bronzer, and I'm gonna show you guys my favorite bronzer brush. I can never get enough of it. This is a e.l.f. Flawless Face brush. This was honestly like $5-6 at Ulta. So jumping into bronzer, I use, like I said, I like this Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 300, and I'm gonna go ahead and bronze where I did the contour to set it. So I like this brush because it's not round. It's kind of flat from here. You guys can see it's really flat from here, so I like that. So that's it for the bronzer. Now for blush, Wet n Wild. This is such a good blush. I don't have the name. The only thing about Wet n Wild is that they break so fast because the packaging is not that steady, which is fine. The product's good. It is a little bit too powdery, but I really like their blush, so we can work with that. And then for blush, this is my all-time favorite blush brush, and this is from Real Technique. This is the best brush out there. It's super fluffy. I still haven't done my eyebrows. I keep forgetting to do my eyebrows. See, there's times where I literally forget to do my eyebrows and I have to come back and finish my eyebrows. So I like to smile and just put it here. I know I've seen people put it here in the back, but I don't know. I personally like in the apples of your cheek or my cheek. I wish I knew the name of this. So I like to just, again, just tap, 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 and then I flip the brush, and where I didn't put product, I like to blend it in with the bronzer. Now that I finish, I'm gonna go ahead and grab just another brush from Real Technique. These are so old, they don't have a name. They are horrible, but because like I've already ruined all of this, but honestly, the brush has stayed the same. I've had these brushes for over 5 years and they look so good. This is a contour brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this. That's pretty much the face. I keep it super simple. It probably looks like it's a lot of steps or a lot of applying, but honestly it really isn't once you get the hang of it. It all depends on how you want your makeup to look. I'm gonna do my eyebrows finally, and I like the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and I like the Wow Brow from e.l.f. as well. So let me do my eyebrows really fast. Okay, so eyebrows are done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put some eyeshadow. Sometimes I like to put the bronzer because everyday makeup, super fast, things that you already have like in your little makeup bag. So I like to do the bronzer that I used. I've even done like the blush because it's such a not a mauve, but it's such a like simple apricot color. And throw it on my eyelids. But mostly I do bronzer, but I always do like a neutral color just so it seems like there's effort on the eyes, you know, and they're not just like empty. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Tarte palette. It doesn't even, Rebel, the color Rebel on here, but again, you can use the bronzer and just a warm color. So once I finish with my eyes, I will go ahead and set my whole face. This is such an important step, so your makeup could go ahead and just all sink in together and it doesn't look powdery. It kind of looks like, it gives you a really nice finish. I like the Mario Badescu spray. Again, it's super inexpensive. It's good to have just to throw it, especially every day. This is good. We're good. While that dries, I'm gonna get my eyelashes ready. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some eyelashes. These are some of my favorite everyday eyelashes. I have no lashes. I really don't have lashes. They're super straight too. And these are from Kiss, number 11. They give you 5 pairs. And I think these are only like $7.99. These are super good on everyday makeup. Let me put these on and then we'll be back to do lipstick and finish with this video. Alright, so I put on the lashes. I put the 11th by Kiss. These are perfect. They are super natural. It looks like you even have like extensions going on. Now I'm gonna remove the foundation from my lips and we're gonna add my favorite lip liner, which is, I just brought it. I'm gonna do my lipstick combination, which is going to be the NYX Nude Truffle, and then this L'Oreal lipstick that they have in the shade 510. I'm also gonna put a clear lip gloss on top. For my everyday, sometimes I honestly just do lip liner everywhere, all over my lips. And then I'll throw in some lip gloss. It all depends, but I always keep it nude or just clear. But this is what I'm gonna do today. Go ahead and set one more time. But this makeup is super simple. Simple eyelashes, simple makeup. I didn't add any highlighter. I feel like the highlighter thing is more for summer, or it's slowly dying out. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't put on highlighter in so long. I've been using more of like the liquid highlighter underneath my face sometimes to just give me that glow. But this is my everyday makeup look for beginners. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and also give this video a big thumbs up. That helps. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.